Hey guys, it's Kaden. Okay, so this week is my theme that I made, and I haven't really decided how I want to answer the question yet. So actually, I'm really more interested in what other people come up with for answers. So my theme is, how do I feel that gays and lesbians are being handled in the media as far as movies and TV shows, and if I feel it's a realistic representation of the lifestyle. I mean, if you ask people to name probably like popular things right now, I think the first thing that people will talk about is like Orange is the New Black, which, I mean, realistically, most people have seen that. At least people I know have all seen that. It's probably just a generational thing, obviously, but I don't personally think that it's that the lesbian community makes up that much of the prison systems, but I mean, who's to know? And I mean, I have read a lot about people who take on more of like a lesbian lifestyle because they're in like a women's only prison or things like that. And the same thing goes with males. But I think that's kind of probably the most popular thing in the media right now. And not to say that it's not negative. It's kind of just, I think, more getting the word out that this is something we can talk about and we can laugh about, and it doesn't have to be like a huge deal and be gross. I like that it portrayed like the prison director and how he was really against these kind of relationships and things like that, and how he thought it'd be corruptive and everything. But it really was, I mean, a semi-healthy relationship for the most part. I mean, besides the fact that they're all in prison, but it was just very interesting, and it was good. I think good publicity for the most part, just at least getting people talking about it. I don't know, it's kind of the whole Miley Cyrus thing, like, if you hate it, that's fine, but you're still talking about it, you're still thinking about it, you're still exposed to it, so. And then, the challenge is to talk about our favorite poem or song dealing with LGBTQ and why. I like this because I personally identify a lot with songs and, like poetry and stuff. I like to listen to a lot of slam poetry. My favorite is Andrea Gibson. I actually been exposed to some more other poets recently through my girlfriend and other friends and stuff. I really like it a lot. I write some stuff myself, but it's not that great, so I really applaud people who stand up and present their stuff. But Andrea has a couple of poems that I really identify with, especially Andrew is one of them, and it actually feels a lot like how I was as a kid, growing up on the playground and everything, and I don't know, it's just, I really enjoy it because you can really, I don't know, really identify with it. There's just a couple other ones that really just bring out emotion, and I like things more if I can really connect to them, even if it's tears, if it's sadness. It's still just a connection, and it's something that makes me feel good or feel emotions, which is a good thing. I mean, at the same time, I listen to stuff like Rise Against, and they're like angry, like screaming music, but I mean, I like it a lot, and I can identify with a lot of the stuff they're talking about. But I don't know, just like all kinds of music I really enjoy that have songs about how you're feeling at the time or how you're expressing things, and sometimes don't talk about specifically like LGBTQ or anything like that. I know the song Call Me Maybe, when the video came out, Carly Rae Jepsen at the end of it like was handing like her phone number or something to this guy in a band, and at the end he like didn't want her number. He gave his number to like one of the guys who was washing a car or something like that. So like he wasn't interested in girls, or maybe he was, but he was just really interested in that guy. So it was just this cool exposure to kind of the queer community, which I thought was really cool. So anyway, that, I didn't have a lot to say about that. Sorry about that, even though this was my theme. But shout out to some of our followers who have been kind of writing in and posting about some themes that they'd like us to talk about, which we really appreciate. I personally took part of this one, the challenge this week, from somebody who wrote in, and I really appreciate that. So if anybody else has anything they'd like us to talk about, we'd love to hear from you guys. But anyway, have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you guys next week.